Hey everybody, Satyrion Leafspar here. Welcome to Resin Rambles number C title of video. I always forget to look before I start these. I hope everyone is just absolutely profanely well to a ridiculous degree. I'm going to talk about a couple of different things here. This isn't going to be highly structured. I don't think any of my Resin Rambles are. Sometimes they are. Who knows? I've been working on my boys. Speaking of boys, come off the dolly stand. Stop being obstinate. So, if you follow me on Instagram, and I think most of you come from my Instagram, dear sweet friend of mine, Kohaku Creations, sent me this beautiful vest. And it is a beautiful vest, which is, and I really can't say mini version because, like, I don't know if I can hold you two at the same time. Yeah. Look at that. Because this is supposed to be like a vinyl 18-inch version, unturned, of David. This guy. Ha, look. Got some plumber's crack going on. Ha ha, funny. But that's what we got going on here. And for my birthday, this is what she sent me. And it is amazing. Amazingly recreated and beautiful. Go, 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 go. Whew. One-handedly heavy. The collar is gorgeous. Like, everything about this vest is beautiful. Like, I got this vest. I've noticed, not to change the subject, I rest my head on a lot of my dolls. I have no sense of smell. I'm not sniffing them. Back when I very first got in the hobby, and there's nothing wrong with this vest, but she has come a long way in her sewing. Like, this is completely finished all the way around, and the edges of this is completely finished all the way around. It's just gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with that by any stretch of the imagination. When you watch this, Kohaku, I don't mean that. But, and I need to talk about your pants too, because you sent me some pants and they are gorgeous too. Like, the pockets are lined and they're two different colors. Those are beautiful too. They got working zippers. Yeah. But this vest, like, it has the same patches. The skull patch is on here. And if you did not know, you can't see that the way I'm doing it. Will you stand? Nope. Yeah. Move your arm. Ow, you pinched me. That's what I get for being rude. If you didn't know about her vests, all of her patchwork is all hand painted. So, all of these vests are a work of art to themselves. Astoundingly beautiful and gorgeous, and the fact that I've got two of them, I'm super pleased. Especially for this little guy. I gotta fix his shoes. These are not the shoes he's going to be in. The tennis shoes are weird. He will have boots. I woke up to do this video, so I'm probably going to be even more disorganized than I normally am. But look at the back of that. I am astounded. And love it. My mother saw it, and she loves it. She loved the first one. Loves the first one. She loves this one. You used to have a plastic thingy in your hat. That hat come with a Our Generation set. No clue which. But I found it. He started wearing it. But talking about shoes, I started working on his boots. This was the gray Uggs that came with the guitar set, and I've got them painted black and sealed. And now that they're sealed, I'm gonna start the fur work. And I probably really didn't have to paint the whole things black, but I didn't want anything to poke through. I'm gonna be furring them. Like, I'm not gonna wrap the fur like around twice, but they're gonna be furred kind of like that. That's just paper in the top so I could work on them, but they're gonna be furred. And this fur is a mess. Let me tell you, if you've never worked with faux fur, it gets absolutely everywhere. But, you know, it's kind of like glitter, but glitter like, I wonder if you could lint roll glitter. I've been lint rolling the fur. Anyways, I've also started working on another project. I've shared it with some of my friends today, and I'm sure everyone has seen exactly what I'm talking about. The support ribbons like breast cancer awareness or autism awareness, any of those awareness ribbons. I have started working on a resin and vinyl equality awareness ribbon. Might sound a little funny, it may not. I will get an image posted right up there, right covering up my monitor, so you can see what I'm working on to kind of celebrate kind of community and support and friendship in the hobby that has little nothing to do with anything other than friendship, community, and support in the hobby. I think it's important, and I think it's needed, and I think it's necessary, and it's something that I have felt very motivated to do over the past several days. It's something you're going to start seeing on each one of my videos, either in the top corner or one of the top corners or bottom corners of each one of my videos, just because I feel it's absolutely necessary. It may not be accepted well, it may be accepted widely. I don't know, and I realistically don't care. It's something that I feel, therefore it will be there. So, is what it is. You'll see it shortly. On a personal note, if you don't know, and I'm sure you've heard me talk about it periodically, I deal with lots and lots of migraines. When I say lots, we're talking, I average about 3 migraines a week that is trying to be brought under control without the need for like injection therapy, which I really don't want to have 37 injections of Botox into my face, head, neck, and back, I think is the way that it was described to me. So, that's a thing. Going to the doctor for that. And unfortunately, while having the migraines, it cuts into everything. My ability to craft. I won't let it affect my work, because without work, there's no money. Without money, there's not paying bills. There's not being able to buy the stuff to craft. It's like this big giant chain reaction of not being able to do anything. So, but when you do come home, if you do have migraines, then you know you just can't function. It's one of the reasons why, like, I'm filming this video now, because when I did come home, I just slept. It's terrible. Other than that, keep bouncing around, sorry. I'm about to order a bunch of clothes, not a bunch of clothes, I'm about to order at least 2 or 3 outfits for my MSD, which is Faolan. Hold on. This is Faolan. He is a Impldoll Lucien sculpt. His face up is all but done. I need to gloss his lips. I have ultimately made the decision to not give him eyebrows, much like his father does not have them because of all of the fur work that is sculpted up in here. I just think I don't want him to have eyebrows. His father doesn't have them either. In case you're new to the channel, father and son. I'm not too much worried about blushing his body right now. He's not going to be in any super revealing clothes. He is going to be a teen in my character or in my stories, so I'm gonna get him some clothing ordered. I've got to try some shoes that I do have here, because I think a pair of those shoes that I got off Wish will fit him, but I'm gonna get him some clothing ordered. I was talking to a friend of mine last night on Instagram about different ways to get clothes, either like first hand or second hand, so she was helping me out. Not really sure what happened there. Phone just stopped recording. Because this is one of the guys that I would really like to bring into more photo shoots and start getting pictures of him taken. Before I do that though, I've really got to get him wired, because or sueded, maybe even restrung. Sorry, my nose is really dry from our gas heat. He doesn't really stay very well into any poses, and he's really incredibly, I don't want to call him floppy, but he does not like to stand. He's only single jointed in the knee, so getting him wired would really help with a lot of situations. But he's almost completely, because the blushing is almost completely done. Get him wired, get him some clothes, and I can start really taking pictures of this guy, which would make me happy. I've got some eyes that I got off Wish. They're nothing really super special, but they're gray. His dad's eyes are gray, so that makes me happy. I wish they were a little better. I would like some small iris, like metallic gray eyes, but that will come later. It's not anything that I'm super hard pressed for, so in time, one of those things. He moves well, and I'll do a body review on him and the USD Louis, which is out having spa treatments and visiting. Here, stay. Visiting with Joshua Nichols right now, so that's great. And when he comes home, he'll be all beautiful, which I'm super excited for, and that will be wonderful. And the other head that he has got, I got to see pictures of that today, and he is looking gorgeous. So that will be a thing. And I'm really wondering right now if, because I was thinking about getting the Chad human head for a unturned look. And I'm really wondering if I can get away with making the head, which is Dylan, the Impldoll Dylan head, that be his unturned head instead of buying another head. So I'm really going to look at it when he comes home, just put it on the body and see how I feel about it. So, I don't know of anything else that I've got going on right now other than the mad search for jointed Kens. Even if they have no heads, at this point I really don't care, because I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 Kens that need donor bodies. I keep checking Goodwills and thrift stores and all these places, and so far no luck. But I'm gonna keep hunting. I've been talking with a couple different friends that have kind of clued me in on exactly the different sculpts and body types to look for. So I know what I'm looking for. I just gotta find them, because buying them retail, like the Divergent dolls, are expensive, and I hate to buy them just to body swap them. And I've also been told that, like, it's like cheerleader Ken, it's like Texas University, whatever, he is also jointed, and he's not as bad retail, but if I've got a Ken, I hate to buy another Ken just to get a jointed Ken. I mean, then what's the point of pulling his head off? I wouldn't be accomplishing anything at that point. So if I can find a thrifted Ken that's got like a damaged head, then I can justify it. So I've also really been looking at the Batman that they just came out with, and Superman, but this really goes into the whole vinyl army is already way too strong and I need to stop. These two, boop and boop, are very quickly giant vinyl members of that said vinyl army, and I'm wanting to get stuff for them. Like, I want to get them a Jeep / car, which, I mean, they're 2-seaters, so I would only need one. And I'd like to get the RV that, like, Vita Plastica's got, or Oscillate Wildly's got, because I'm insane. Like, I've got the room. And that's really about it. I think if I got the car and I got the RV, which would only take up, like, maybe about that much room, and I have about this much room, I'd be happy with it, because then one of them could drive and one of them can be in the RV. But again, I only have this much room. That's okay. Well, the other video before this one cut out was 12 minutes long, and this one's about 6 minutes long, and I'm already pushing about 20 minutes. I've really rambled on enough. Love you guys' videos. I really do, and I really appreciate them. Keeps the sanity sane, right? Appreciate all of you. Hope all of you have a great rest of the night. Wish you well. Love yourself. Love each other. Love your dolls. Everybody else's too, if you can. Have a good night. Bye.